I tried a bunch of side hustles hoping to make some extra money, but most of them flopped, and some made me a few bucks, others wasted my time, but one finally worked. And in this video, I'll tell you exactly what I tried, what failed, and what finally clicked for me. So I started looking for side hustles when our family's budget started to feel a bit tight, and we weren't drowning, but we weren't growing either. I work a full-time job, I'm a dad, and honestly, I don't have the hours to waste at night chasing something that just isn't going to pan out. And so I just wanted something real, something that would fit into my lifestyle and not something that would take forever to generate income. So let me save you some time. Here's what didn't work for me and what finally helped me make actual money online without burning out. So the first thing that I tried was TikTok Shop, and I'm sure if you are online, you see all these videos about people making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a week on TikTok Shop. And I'm not saying that that can't work, but everybody makes it sound like it's so easy. You just list products, you post some videos, and you make sales. But the reality for me is that while I got into the TikTok Shop program, I recorded some videos, I made some sales, and I made decent sales. I wasn't making the $1,000 plus per week. And not only that, there came a point in time when my TikTok account actually got banned. I don't know what happened or why, but that account got banned, and I was too late to apply to have it resolved, and I lost that stream of income. So there's three things that I actually learned about TikTok Shop. And again, I'm not saying that it's not a viable option. A lot of people are succeeding on it. I'm just sharing my experience. The first thing was that it wasn't truly passive. I had to continuously make videos. So every day I had to try and record 1 or 2 videos, and I didn't always have the time, even though it was short videos. The second thing was, if I found a particular vendor, and let's say I was promoting this phone cover over here. If I promoted this phone cover and they ran out of stock, that video all of a sudden wasn't valid anymore. So people who might have watched the video wanting to buy couldn't actually get the product. And the third thing was, TikTok has strict rules, and so there is a possibility that you could lose your stream of income if you're just solely relying on TikTok Shop. So while I was making some commissions and some sales, it wasn't the life-changing income that a lot of people say you can make. So after TikTok Shop, I still wasn't making a lot of money online. So what I tried was something different. I started doing freelance social media management. And so what this entailed was finding clients, creating social media content for them where I could charge them anything from $75 for a couple of hours a month to $200 to $250. And I know there are people that charge a lot more, but again, I'm a dad over here. I don't have a lot of time, so I don't feel comfortable charging somebody $1,000 if I'm not going to give them $1,000 worth of services. So what I realized also after I created the post, found hashtags, scheduled their content, and all the rest of the task that goes with it, I was probably making between $10 and $15 an hour, sometimes $25 an hour. It was time intensive, and with a full-time job and family, it just wasn't sustainable. This wasn't going to bring me the sort of financial freedom that I desired. And yes, I still help a few clients out that I've worked with for a couple of years, but it's not life-changing income. For you, $200 a month extra might change your life, but for our specific goals, that wasn't going to cut it. So again, it sounded like easy money, but I quickly became exhausted, and so I moved on again. And so I decided to start selling courses, but unfortunately without an audience. Since I spent weeks building a course, I was proud of my course. But the truth is, no one bought it. I didn't have an email list. I didn't have a following. I was trying to sell a product without people to sell it to, and it wasn't a fun experience. I was fortunate that I realized that going forward with my course sales, I'm pivoting slightly. Either I'm going to get affiliates to promote it, because there was one instance where I released a course and I had affiliates promote it, and I'll probably have a video on that soon. So you can check beneath this particular video where I can walk you through how I made money by having people promote my courses. That'll come out in the future. But in addition to that, now I'm selling courses where I am pre-selling it and finding out what people want, not what I think they want. And so that's a shift, but that's for another video. So again, yes, I've learned my lesson with regards to how to sell courses profitably, but at that time that hurt, because that was my first course and that was going to bring me liberation, which it didn't. But it taught me an important truth. Find your audience first and then present them with the product that they want. The next thing that I also looked at was those survey sites and cashback apps like Swagbucks, Rakuten. I tested them all. And yes, while we do make money from those, I make a couple of dollars each month from those, it was discouraging because, again, I wanted to believe the hype that everybody was talking about, that just by using these cashback apps, you're going to make lots of money. I spend a decent amount and I link it up to these particular apps, but it wasn't life-changing money. So after wasting time with all these strategies, I knew that I had to find something that gave me more bang for my effort, for lack of a better word. And that's when I finally found affiliate marketing. And so my first breakthrough came when I shared a tool online that I was actually using. And this was a particular tool that I use on a regular basis. And I just created a video about it. And people watched the video, saw the value that I added, and I started to make sales. So I started off with one sale, which was just a couple of dollars, but I realized that the system worked. And in fact, I've got a video where I share how I created a video about 2 years ago, which is 5 minutes long, where I simply walked people through a particular software and how I use it. And in turn, I'm making monthly commissions of that now. And so for me personally, this was a game changer because I could record something once and it could just be a 3-minute video or even a 5-minute video. Didn't have to be super produced by any means. And when I did that, when people saw the value, they tried out the particular software in that case, and I would make commissions of that. I believe it worked for me was that I could do it in my spare time. I could record a review video before going to my regular job in the morning while my kids were sleeping. I could record a review video at night. These are 3 to 5 minute long videos, guys. I was promoting tools that I already used and that I trusted and that I felt comfortable sharing with other people. Some of the tools now pay me every single month, as long as somebody stays signed up for the particular tool. And so that's what clicked for me. This is actually sustainable. This was something I could keep on doing. It's something, again, making money off older videos, but as I am reviewing new products that I'm actually using, I'm continuously making money with my tools that I review or the tools that I review. So if you're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, don't give up. If I had to start again, I'd go all in on affiliate marketing, but I do it in a smarter way. And that's exactly what I teach in this video you'll see up here, where it talks about how I'd start affiliate marketing in 2025. So let's build something real, guys. It's going to transform your financial future.